dude. Hello, 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 hello. Thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. Super excited. Booyah.
Stoked.
How are you doing, Bobby?
Oh, I'm trying to recover from Sunday. 18,000 steps. But you know what? I'd turn around and do it again tomorrow, but I'm doing all right.
I saw your post about hello soreness, my old friend.
Yeah. I was singing it Monday morning.
I was feeling it Monday morning too.
Yeah,
you had a great weekend. You had amazing finds.
Yeah, it was great, man. What's everybody else up to?
I could hear your music or TV or something. It's a loud commercial or something. So I'm super excited about tonight. We have awesome guests.
Oh, yeah.
That are just, two awesome, amazing, genuine, good people. And that's what it's all about.
Absolutely, absolutely. And we have amazing guests. I'm sure has some great stories too.
Yeah. So let's not dally. Let's bring him in.
Do it.
Ready? Let's do it.
Do it. Boom. Boom, boom.
Hello, guys. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having us. We appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's so awesome to see you. You guys are awesome. You do so much, and you do things separate that are each amazing, and then you do things together that's amazing. And we have a lot of people here that I'm not sure all know you. I'm sure most people, everybody pretty much know you guys. But they may not know about the podcast or certain things, So if you could each, one at a time or together, anyway, just say a little bit about yourselves.
You start, Amanda.
All right, yeah. So I'm Amanda, Digger Degaz. It sounds like gauze that if you get injured. I know a lot of people have had problems with that. So yeah, Digger Degaz. I am in Maine. And been detecting for about 9 years. Enjoy treasure hunting, like bottle dump digging, mudlarking, metal detecting. And about 2.5 years ago, I had the awesome chance to be interviewed on a podcast called All Metal Mode. And shortly after that, got a call from Gypsy, and we paired up as a team and do Monday night All Metal Mode podcast on Spreaker at 8 p.m. Eastern. And yeah, so it's been great. Had a lot of fun, and get to treasure hunt with Gypsy here now and again. Just went on 10 days of total whirlwind of New England. So that was a lot of fun. And I'll let Gypsy talk a little bit about herself.
Thanks, Amanda. It's been great. We've only known each other for how long now?
3 years?
See. Yeah, just right about 3 years. And it's crazy because, like Amanda said, we had her on as a guest on All Metal Mode podcast. And Mike had suggested, hey, he had 2 other nights going on at the time, I think, and it was more than he could handle at the time. And he said, hey, why don't we find you another digger? And we had just had Amanda on as a guest, and it was like, oh yeah, what about Amanda? So that's all she wrote after that. I didn't have to twist her arm too much, so that's an important thing.
I never knew how you guys met. I never knew that's how you met. So
and it was funny because I don't think we met each other in person until after we had done the podcast, probably about a year together. Wasn't it at least a year? It's crazy.
Yeah, so actually we've been doing the podcast together for, I guess, 3 years, because it was 2019 we met for the first time at Dig Stock or Pound the Ground.
Pound the Ground, right.
Yeah.
That was a blast.
was
Yeah.
So she
much
must have
fun.
made some impression on you, huh, Gyps?
Yeah, definitely. You know, in this hobby, we meet people from all over, and that's what makes this hobby great, especially with social media these days. And, you know, to meet a fellow, you know, not to discriminate, another female digger, you know, so it was awesome because for a while, you know, a lot of us were the minority, I felt like, in this hobby. And, it was nice to meet another female digger that was as passionate. And when I didn't have to twist her arm too much, and she agreed to do it. Now she's probably regretting it. But yeah, we do the All Metal Mode Monday night podcast, 7 Central, 8 Eastern, every Monday night, unless we're traveling too much. And can't really carry all the stuff with us to do the podcast. So anyway, but as for me, most of you, I know I'm still meeting people from all over that it's funny. It's constantly meeting new people in this hobby. And it's funny because Amanda probably has more Facebook groupies than I do. So it's crazy, you know. So I'm constantly getting these little friends requests, and then I'll look at the thing and I say, already friends with Amanda. So anyway, she's well known. So, but yeah, I've been metal detecting now for 23 years. I guess I started treasure hunting actually when I was very, very young. My father kind of got me into a little bit of dump digging, not quite the way I dig them today, but he would take me out to the modern dumps, and he would actually repurpose trash stuff, more on the lines though. He was into taking electronics and taking it apart and building something out of just junk. And so I was always interested, you know, finding cool things at the dump while we were there doing that stuff. And then fossil hunting, rock hunting, all that. And then my grandfather and great uncle. So it kind of comes as a very young age, and then growing up, and then getting my first metal detector. So it's been a long treasure, you know, for me, long treasure, whatever you call it, life. I don't know.
Yeah, adventure.
You still got a ways. You still got more story, more of the story to tell, though.
I definitely hope so. I hope so.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
All of us.
Definitely.
Absolutely. So I love Amanda's mudlarking videos. Even though Amanda does have a YouTube, she primarily posts on TikTok, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you're a TikToker.
Yes.
I'm a new TikToker as of like 2 months ago.
Yeah, welcome to the platform. But yeah, mostly on TikTok and Instagram, and every once in a while I call it a photo dump on Facebook. I'm like, oh my gosh, I haven't shared anything on here in forever. Yeah, so
I love the videos. I love them.
thanks.
And Gypsy, you have a website, and we shared the link, and a YouTube, and a Facebook, and a TikTok, and an Instagram. Am I missing anything?
I think that's about it. Yeah.
How do you keep up with all that?
It's hard. I don't know. Thank goodness Amanda's kind of taught me a little bit of the TikTok. I'm still new to that myself.
Me too.
You are doing great on TikTok.
Not
I
as
know
good as
when you
Amanda.
started, and then you were like, phew.
Amanda's really exploded on there, not me, but she's actually gotten a video that I don't know, somebody picked up and licensed on there.
Wow.
So that's really cool.
That's amazing.
$1 bill, y'all.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I love TikTok. It's just so easy and fun and short, and my attention span is kind of so it's like perfect.
Me being new to TikTok, I just can't believe some of the crap people put on there.
Oh yeah, like
I mean, you open the app up, and like the first thing you see is a video, and I'm like, wait, what? Can I just get to my stuff, please?
Lip singing, talking about nothing, and then they have 10,000 views. I'm like, what?
Right?
Yeah.
They have a million followers.
Yeah. I don't have enough time to do all that.
Yeah, me neither. And I've been thinking, you know, that's maybe what I need to do is just make some stupid video, something really stupid, funny with my metal detector, and then maybe that one would go viral. I don't know.
You know, sometimes I'm like, I'm going to just try this to see what happens because I'm curious, you know, I'm just curious. So that might be fun to do.
I just can't believe like, you know, some of the stuff, like I'll look at some videos, I'm like, wow, that's pretty cool, but there won't be a lot of views. Then I'll see another video, I'm like, what the hell is that? And it's like all over, it like blows up. It's weird.
You never know. And it's usually the videos that I think that's going to do really good. And it's like something you found something awesome that was really awesome to you. And you think, oh, that video is going to do so well. And it's like,
crickets.
And crickets, and then I find a marble, and then it's like, oh,
10,000 views.
Boom. I don't know. I can't keep up anymore, but it's fun doing it. That's for sure. It's fun sharing.
It really is.
So, you guys have anything planned like in the near future?
Let's see, Amanda. What do we have planned?
There's a possibility of me visiting Texas in 2022 in the probably in the spring. And then there's the possibility of, I think Gypsy and I have been invited to a dig in September. But we'll see what happens with that before we, you know, it's way far out there. Got to make it through winter first and another summer. But yeah, I think that's about it for right now. Yeah.
Keep doing those TikToks. Are you going to move into YouTube a little more, or no? Are you happy with what you're doing? Because I love the TikTok videos. I think they're great.
So YouTube and Gypsy can talk about this as well. I found that, especially being in New England and having the shorter seasons than most, that editing is my kryptonite. It sucks up my time, and that's time that I would rather be out there searching for treasure. I mean, thankfully last year we had a pretty mild winter, so even then it didn't really cut my time down much. But if I saved all my videos and maybe edited them in the winter and then dropped them weekly or something. But other than that, you know, I try to save a lot of my cleaning for the winter months. And yeah, editing is my kryptonite. If I can just, you know, do you know, from the hole being dug and what's in it to look at this and then, you know, throw it up somewhere, and people seem to like that. So
that's the whole thing that deters me from doing too much of that, is because I mean doing the YouTube videos like every once a week, between taking them when you're digging and editing, it's got to burn you out after a while. I mean, I would imagine.
It does. It is tough doing it on a weekly basis. I know that some of you can attest to that. I'm kind of like Amanda. But for me, you know, I've got tons of footage actually, because I record now on my phone, because editing was such a pain for me. I used to download it, you know, from my GoPro to my laptop, and then I would take 1 to 2 days just to edit sometimes one video, and that was just a pain for me. And of course you do get faster the more you do it, but now I do everything on my phone because it's just easier. And the iPhone does a pretty good job with you know, recording 4K just as good as my GoPro. And I've discovered
you use iMovie? You use iMovie?
Yes. So there are some limits from, I used to use, gosh, now you may know, Audra.
Filmora.
Yeah, Filmora. I use that. And great editing program, just really good for the price, actually. But it just got to be to where, you know, like Amanda was saying, it ate up so much of my time. And, you know, between trying to juggle family stuff and sometimes you get out there, and y'all know this, you get out there and you get skunked, or you only find one good find. And so you got a video this long. So it's like, you know,
I save that for the next video.
Yeah, I piece a lot together sometimes.
Yeah, you can't.
For sure.
Yeah. Although
Right.
I like to always show the junk too. I can't keep putting a video out of that now, you know.
Right. And I've got so much junk. And it's funny, I don't know if y'all do this. I mean, some of us, you know, I try to keep like a bucket in the back of my car. Y'all do that? And you try to throw some of that, but some of it stays in my bag until I bring it in and I go to try to go through it. And then I end up like, I don't have time right now. So I dump it in something else to go through it later. And
I do it. I do the same thing.
I'm so bad about that.
Like,
And then sometimes you find good stuff in that pile of junk that's been out there for a year and a half.
Yeah.
where you got like, hold on, you got like the 40 plates of things that you need to go through.
I forget. I throw everything in my fines bag, and then I'll come home, and I'll go through all this later. And like 2 days later, I'll pick up my fines bag. I'm like, why is this so heavy?
Right.
And next thing I know, I'm pulling out cans, chicken blinders. I'm like, oh man, now I got to go through this.
Carburetors.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like at Dig Stock, I got home and I dumped my bag out on the back patio on the table just a few days ago. That's how bad. So I dumped my bag and I was looking at everything. And one piece that I thought was just a wadded up piece of metal, it turned out it was a toe tap. And, you know, so it's like going back through that stuff and you're like, I didn't even know. I didn't even record it because, you know, but I'm sure that happens to all of us. Like you said, the chicken blinders.
especially the chicken blinders that still have the cotter pin in them.
Wow, really?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'll be going along with my Knox, and I'm like, on my Knox, it's like a 2122, which is the same thing as like a half real would ring up. And I'm like, ooh, ooh, ooh. And I dig it up. I'm like, oh. And I throw them all in my bag. Karen, we have one person in here. She's like, I want to find a chicken blinder. I buy like a half a dozen to 10 in a day. You can have all you want to because they ring up really nice, but that's it.
I didn't even know what they were until recently. It's funny because the different areas, you know, we all live in, we find different things. And so sometimes you get to learn from other treasure hunters. So I didn't know they really made chicken blinders.
Yeah. Yeah. They ring up nice too.
I think I learned that from Flashing Your Pan or somebody. I don't remember who I learned it. But we all learned it from somebody at some point.
Right.
So I just shared the links again. Back to all metal mode. Monday nights. You two co-hosting, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So we recently did one after we got back from our long 2-week hunting spree. We did one podcast where we just talked about our little adventures and everything. So what's cool about it is just like the YouTube videos, you can go back and you can listen. And, you know, a lot of people that download them later are people that are traveling, or maybe they have a job where, you know, they can stick some headphones in their ears and, you know, just listen later. So that's what's neat about a podcast. Like we said earlier, you can be in your pajamas. You don't have to worry about, you know, your hair.
I tried that, but Chris said no.
Perfect.
Chris said no. It's frowned upon in this establishment.
It's really a great podcast. And like, you know, that's a great idea. I never thought of downloading it and listening to it in the car. You know, that's a great idea. I love it.
Kind of like having a little audio book with you.
Yeah. I mean, I do like to participate because you do have a chat where we all chat with each other while we're listening. So, you know, it's a lot like this, but without the video, and it's always a lot of fun.
And also, it was such a pleasure meeting you guys at Digstock. I mean,
it was great meeting you. I wish I would have had more time. You know, it was like Amanda and I hardly got to see each other while we were actually at Digstock.
Right.
We got to see each other some in the evenings, but it was like being pulled in every which direction, you know, and there's never enough time. Never. Enough time.
And that's always how they are, right? All the events are like that, but it's so much fun. It's just so much fun.
It really is. We need more of those, but, you know, it costs money and it costs, you know, it's hard. Sometimes I know Amanda had to take off work. Probably some of you might have had to take off work.
I did, yep.
So,
and now I have to take another day to recuperate.
Right? You got to have a recuperation day. Oh, man. So true.
Yeah.
See, I was fortunate enough. I stayed at the same hotel as Bobby. So we got to chat.
We did. Every morning around about 6 o'clock, we were downstairs. And me and Amanda were down there. What we're going to do today? Blah, blah, blah. It was kind of cool. She was like 6 doors down from me. And it was really cool, man. I mean, everything you hear, I mean, you hear everything, you see everything, but it doesn't always translate in person. But it was absolutely, you guys were so friendly and so down to earth, and just, you know, talked with everybody. You always had time for everybody. And you know what? That's not always the case when you meet people in person. You know, sometimes it's different, or they're not as you thought. And it was more than I thought.
Oh, thank you. What y'all think of that bag that Amanda brought? You know,
I loved it.
That was amazing. I love the treasure bag.
It was. It was a great bag, Amanda.
I have fun making that. So it was fun, you know, leading up to it. Obviously, I had a lot of that stuff all ready to go for 2020. So I was like, oh, I could do it bigger and better for 2021. So 2022, be on the lookout. It'll probably be even bigger than this past year. So.
Right. Even on like last night on Nancy's stream, she had a guest on, and she was like, oh my God, I got to go over and I got to pick this out of Amanda's bag. And she's like flipping it over. And she's like, oh, it's like great. I think it was like a $2 or something, or a $1.
Awesome. Yeah. $2. Awesome. Yeah. There were 5 $2 and half a real.
So it made a lasting impression.
Yeah. That's awesome.
It is. It is. So go ahead, Dan. Go ahead, George.
I know we have someone else that really loved.
Oh, yeah.
Gypsy and Amanda.
Yeah.
A little special guest we could bring on now.
Oh, she's a superstar,
Absolutely.
rock star.
She is a superstar, and we are honored to have her join us. So let's bring on in
Emily.
Miss Emily.
Hi.
Give me
How are you?
Give me a little something, Emily. Booyah!
Everybody now.
Oh, we gotta do it all at once.
All right, everybody, all at once. One more time. Booyah!
Booyah!
I love it.
I can see a picture of that now.
You broke up, so I was like,
So Emily, you like Gypsy and Amanda's show, right? Right? She's all shy now.
Yeah, Miss Emily's been on our show. We had her as a guest a couple months ago, and it was a lot of fun.
That's
She's
awesome.
Great. She's growing up so fast. We don't want you to grow up.
I know, right?
I know. Stop, please.
Because they're so cute when you're young, but also them growing up means that we're growing older.
Yeah.
At the
Bite
same
your
time.
tongue.
Yeah.
So Emily, how are you? Have you been digging lately?
It's been a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. Are you going to come digging with all of us one of these days so you could teach us how to find those awesome finds you're getting? Awesome. You rock.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, me too.
Maybe we got to make our way down that way, down the south. Just keeping these snakes away from me. I'm a city kid. I don't need no snakes. And I know you guys, you're down in Georgia, right? Down that way somewhere. There's snakes and probably mosquitoes as big as my hand and all that stuff. Just keep all that away from me.
Yeah.
I'd rather deal with a rat from the subway than a snake.
I want to thank you for the lovely cards and stickers because you rock.
I was so stoked. I got home. I was like, new stickers. Yeah.
So I'm going to keep one each and then give the rest away.
Yep.
I'm going to put one on my guitar.
And I don't put stickers on my car. I have no stickers on my car. 0 stickers. I put all my stickers on a sticker board. This one is going on my car.
Awesome.
I have to. That's your new one, right? That's your new one. That's going on my car. And the rest are going on my sticker board and a couple for giveaways.
Yeah, we have a lot on Dad's truck too.
Oh, you put them on Dad's truck?
Yeah, on the back, on the like back window, like on the very, very back, out in front of the bed. It's awesome.
Nah, he don't need to see out the back.
You come on the road, you get behind and you see all the stickers, and you're like, "Who's that?" It's my dad.
That's awesome.
Mike Mallyman just said he ran out of Miss Emily's stickers.
Who did?
Mike Mallyman.
Oh, Mike ran out of stickers.
Yeah. Poor Mike.
Poor Mike.
Hey, Emily, congratulations on your barbacoa you got.
Oh.
Yes, saw that.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
beauty.
As Emily would say, oh, yeah.
You got to the cash before you find the good stuff.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right, that's the line. Nobody can steal it. Nope, it's not line, but everybody.
We're gonna have that copyrighted for you.
Absolutely.
They're gonna have to pay you to use it.
All right. Oh, go ahead. I was just going to ask Gypsy, do you have anything coming up other than
Let's see. I've got a couple of speaking engagements coming up real soon in the East Texas area. So I'm going to be driving up to my parents. And unfortunately, my dad's going to be having, I hate to bring this personal stuff up, but my dad's going to be having surgery on November 1st. And then right after that, I'm going to be staying up there for a little bit and visiting with my parents. And then I've got 2 metal detecting clubs I'll be speaking at up there. And I might get to sneak in. It looks like it's being set up another hunt with Jace Robertson while I'm there. So that'll be cool. Most of you all know him from Duck Dynasty.
Yeah.
And then after that, hopefully, I heard yesterday, and I know Bobby was asking about this earlier.
Yep.
I heard just yesterday from the one of the producers of Beyond Oak Island, and they're wrapping up editing all the this last season that we just filmed this summer. I'm only in 3 episodes, but I'm really
That's all, just 3.
I'm looking forward to sharing those experiences with y'all, and I know there's the details. Of course, I can't disclose until they air on TV, but it was a really fun experience. But yeah, I heard from the executive producer yesterday that they're wrapping it up, and they were just needing a few extra things from me, and had to sign away my life again. You know.
Oh, yeah. I saw a picture you took with way back a little bit, I saw a picture you got to take with Rick. How was it meeting Rick and all that?
Marty, yeah. So that
Me,
was
Marty,
great. Yeah, it was really great. I didn't get the chance to meet Rick in person. I got to meet Marty in person. But in fact, I was in a meeting, one of those little phone call meetings this morning. Marty and one of his business partner, Craig. So I recently got to go to Michigan and look for float copper for Marty and his other two business partners. And that was a first. I didn't even know what float copper was. So I still have people asking me what float copper is. But there's apparently a bunch of it in Michigan. And so I got to go up there for them and look for some float copper. And we had a meeting this morning about that. So possibly in the spring, I'll be going back, hopefully up to Michigan, and looking for some more and working with them some more. So that'll be fun.
That's got to be an experience of a lifetime.
Absolutely.
It really is. I can't believe I've been so blessed, and I owe a lot of this to my fans, the people that listen to All Metal Mode podcast with Amanda and I, the people that watch our channel, the people that, even watch all of you and follow you too, because we're all a community, and it means a lot to me. So I appreciate all of you.
You truly do get out of it what you put into it.
You're definitely a genuine good person.
Absolutely.
And you do great interviews and shows and videos and posts and exactly.
You guys make a really good team.
And more.
You guys should stick to this whole thing,
Yeah, you should stick with this thing.
Yeah, maybe do a little, like every 2 years, do a new contract, and all that stuff.
So we do have a question for you guys, and all three of you, awesome people. Il Digger was asking, are any of you going to Digstock in North Carolina or any other events coming up?
Maybe.
Oh, yeah, Emily? That'd be good.
She's looking at her parents to say, can I go? Can
They
I
have
go?
to put in the final.
I would love to meet you in person, Emily. So I'm hoping I get to go. I know Amanda and I kind of discussed it briefly when we were at Digstock. And for me, I'm hoping I can. I know that March is usually the same time that Garrett puts on the Charles Garrett Memorial Hunt. So hopefully it's not going to be the same time, because that would really be a big bummer.
Yeah.
I heard word it's not the same time.
I figured it wouldn't be.
Yeah.
I told Matt, I said, you check before, because he asked me if I could go. And I was like, you better check with Garrett and make sure it's not the same time. So
I actually do have a question for you guys, and obviously you're going to answer it separately. I asked this question actually last year. One time, I asked it to Nancy and to Mr. Hollywood. Yeah. And I never asked it again, but now I'm curious. 2021 Gypsy, 2021 Amanda. If you could go back and tell just starting out Gypsy and just starting out Amanda, with everything you know now, what would you tell her? What advice would you give her?
That's a hard one, man.
That is a hard one.
Like I kind of say at the end of my videos, just dig it. Just dig it. I don't know. It's a keeping on. You got to always keep your head up and just keep trying, because, we're all human, and we all, go through some of the same struggles and stuff in life, and just keep digging. Just keep it up.
Hey, Miss Gypsy.
Uh-huh.
When you said "just dig it," that reminded me of the Michael Jackson song "Just Dig It."
I think of that sometimes too. That's funny. That's
What
so
about you,
cute.
Amanda?
Well, breaking into the hobby in the first place was relatively difficult. I know that one of the first things I posted was the CSA belt buckle I found, and was trying to get into a couple groups around here, and they were run by the older generation, and I got laughed at and told a bunch of stuff, and I wish I could go back and tell myself that it didn't matter what they said and what they thought. That I know I took a huge step back from social media at that point and was just like, whatever, I'm going to keep digging. But it like ultimately affected like how I thought of like, some of these older diggers that I was looking forward to meeting and getting to know, and realizing that it didn't have to be that jaded.
Right.
And just, kind of reiterate to myself that, just keep going on. Kind of like Gypsy said, it was, as a female getting into the hobby at that point, I think for any of us, it's been relatively difficult. It is, or was back then, the majority, males, a hobby for them. And
It's
kind of
changing.
got, it absolutely is. It absolutely is. So I think that's something I would go back and tell myself, that hopefully, you'll have a hand in changing it. So
Awesome.
keep being you. So that's
Awesome.
probably what I would tell myself.
And Miss Emily, you're a veteran now.
Yeah.
You're not a rookie. You're a veteran. What would you tell somebody that was just starting out? What advice would you give them?
Never give up and keep trying to reach your goals.
There you go.
There you go.
Words to
Perfect.
live by. Words to live by. Somebody had a question in the chat for you guys. What was the greatest metal detecting that you find that you've found so far?
Oh,
I think
yeah?
they were finding goodies.
Go ahead, Emily.
There's two.
There's two?
Yeah, there's two count.
Yeah.
You can do two.
A U.S. box plate and my great grandmother's brass bracelet.
Wow. I don't know if that one. I don't know if that one can be beat. You can keep trying to beat it.
Big cannonball. Not a big one, but this big. Like,
Wow.
Amazing.
What about you guys?
Go for it,
Gypsy.
Amanda.
I found a silver circular annular brooch, which would be from across the ocean. It was probably traded at the fur trades, and that's one of my favorite finds to date.
That's amazing. Very cool.
That is amazing.
Gypsy?
I guess one of my favorite finds is I found a Civil War Eagle officer's belt buckle. But like I've told Amanda before, and Emily found that U.S. plate and stuff like that. That went to the owner, and I don't have it. I don't have possession of it, so it's hanging on their wall. And so, and I know Amanda goes through this a lot too, and she has most of the finds she gives back to the owners. And even though I have photos of it, it's not the same as,
No.
I kind of want to dig something up so I can put it on my wall. But, I've got, it's not about that. But,
Still would have been nice, though.
It would have been.
Oh, yeah. You know what
Maybe.
my favorite Emily find is, and I agree with Paul, was that Civil War bayonet.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was really good.
That rocked.
I think
Yeah,
that's
that was
my favorite too.
That rocked. That really rocked.
Yeah, Mom had it. Like I ran in the house to go tell her, and I said it's about this long. and it's like really long, and we dig really deep down. She called it something different. I don't know what she said now, but she said it's called something different, but I know what you're talking about. But that's what she thought, and we pulled it out, and she said, yeah, that's what it's called, a bayonet. She literally got it right, guessing.
That's his mom. Mom's always right.
Yeah, he's right. And that was amazing.
Oh, yeah. Are you kidding me?
So I just wanted to say for everybody here, please drop something in the chat. If you have a question for anyone, please feel free to ask. Don't be shy. We love everyone here. And tonight's giveaway is your very own copy of the amazing From the Ground Up Volume 2 by Chris Altmann and Kim Altmann, who are amazing.
Dude, we're getting super chatted.
Oh my goodness. Thank you, dudes. Thank you, Mark the Bird Hunter. I was going to turn that off, but then eventually we're going to have a gathering, not an event, a gathering of like 100 people at a 1700s farm in New Jersey, if anybody's interested. And any super chat, 100% is going to giveaways for that. For everyone.
When you said you were changing it to a gathering, I was thinking to myself, is it going to be like a bunch of witches and stuff like that?
No, food.
Y'all going to be doing like incantations and all that? I'm like, that's pretty big, man.
So please drop something in chat or I won't know to add your name.
I think I missed that book. Yeah, I missed that book, I think.
I heard there's some superstars in that book.
Yeah, there's some superstars.
Some little dirt diggers, some Amanda Digger Degaz, some Gypsy.
Gypsy's up in there.
Yeah, I even got this dude to sign mine at Dickstock.
It's in there.
And Miss and the ambient one, Nancy, as well.
Mm-hmm.
I actually was gonna have Gypsy dig mine. I went to go to the Garrett tent to get, and I get there and I'm like, "Where's Gypsy?" She goes, "She'll be back at 4. The Garrett tent blew away."
It did it a couple of years ago too, didn't it?
So a couple of years ago, our tent was the only one that didn't blow away. Everybody else's did, and then this time ours was the only one that blew away.
We did do a quick setup on it.
Like, wasn't there a tent there? And he's like, "Yeah, she'll be back at 4. It blew away."
No big deal.
Yeah.
Madison, Maine is in the house, dude.
Richie.
Thank you all.
Hey, Odd.
Yo.
What do you say we do a giveaway soon?
All right. Oh my goodness, that's a great idea you had.
I know, right?
Okay.
Let's do it.
How about we do it now? I think I got everybody.
You think so?
I think.
Wait, we got some new people. Patriot Stacker. Just enter the chat.
Don't mind my typos.
Better you than me. I'm a yeah, no.
My keyboard needs battery, so Amanda and Gypsy, those typos weren't me. They're my keyboard. The battery's dying, and I'm just too lazy.
Oh no! To change it.
Letters.
You sound like me.
I do.
Welcome, Patriot Stacker.
I don't want to do it at home.
So Gypsy, you know how you said that your the belt buckle went back to the property owner, and I know I've given some things back that, you know, make. So I was thinking about maybe getting one of those 3D printers and making like a replica that I could hang of it and give them the original, but actually make the replica 3D from the item. So
that's a great idea.
That is a great idea. Do it.
I know. I'm thinking about it.
It's better than nothing.
My dad built a 3D printer. Maybe he could build us one.
That would be great. I'd send you the items.
I'll talk to him.
Yes. I have to give back some really good ones at the end of this year. So those cases are going to look absolutely amazing. But there were some nice things found. So
that's awesome. Janine Patterson said, "Don't forget her."
You're in there, Janine. I swear.
Oh,
As soon as I saw you, I heard you say
the other
forget.
markage just popped in too.
Mark Thomas.
Yes.
Markage.
Hey, Mark.
Hi.
I think I got Phil Bortner. I got Robert Stover, Susan Toker. You're digging it, dudes. Welcome.
I got to meet You're Digging It while we were at Dig Stock. That was awesome. They're just great guys. What great guys they were. Them, Dan from Dan's Lanyards. I mean, just it was amazing.
It was
really
amazing.
was.
Just like Gypsy said, though, you're going all over the place.
Yeah.
I know.
And it was so exciting. And I was like selfie palooza.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, right? You didn't do as bad as I thought you were gonna.
I was trying to be good.
I know. No, you were busy digging.
I
tried to tempt you, Odd. You didn't want to, so.
I try.
I
You were
agree,
good.
Nancy. The best part was the people.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
That's all it is, like mainly for me. The people. And
Yep, absolutely.
the relics.
The finds are cool and everything, but you know, I was just like walking around and you know, people are walking up and going, "Are you Bobby? Hey, you're so and so." I'm like just walking around going, "Oh, I know who that is. Oh, I know who that is. Oh, I know who that is." And then you don't want to seem like a dork walking up going, "Aren't you?" Yeah. Hey, what's up, man?
Lisa P is in the house. Marlon is in the house. All right, dudes. How about we have a little giveaway? You ready?
Do it. Whoop, whoop, boop, boop, boop,
Right.
boop.
Woo! Woo! We'll share the screenage.
Name tags. Yeah, right.
Ooh,
Okay.
all right. Are we ready? Miss Emily, can you count down from 3 to 1?
3, 2, 1.
Boom.
Good luck, everybody. Round up. And Lauren O'Reilly. Congratulations, Lauren.
Congrats. You are the new proud owner of Chris Altman's From the Ground Up 2, which you can get at fromthegroundup2.group, if I'm not mistaken.
Shop.
Sorry, Chris. He'll bust my
If you
chops
didn't
later
win
about
it,
that.
I recommend getting volume 1 and volume 2. And if you have one, get them for Christmas presents because they make amazing Christmas presents.
Yeah.
Now you got to get out there and start digging to work on volume 3, which has already been brought up.
Yes,
So,
it has. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to the day I get well, obviously Amanda and Gypsy, but Emily to sign my book.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
It's like I'll never wash that page ever again.
I got a question.
Okay.
You mind if I give some stickers for the giveaway too?
Oh, sure. Did you want to
Absolutely.
do another?
You want to do a separate giveaway for it?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Groovy.
Okay.
Let's pull that back up. I didn't even close it. Thank goodness. Because it would have been like, oh my God.
Those are 4 stickers.
Oh, you rock. Okay. Let's do it. Booyah. So thanks to Miss Emily.
That's right.
We'll do another giveaway. We'll shuffle, 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 shuffle. Do you want to count down again, Emily?
Yes, please.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Booyah!
Awesome sticker.
Good luck, everybody. Maybe Miss Emily will autograph the back of one of the stickers.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness, that'd be funny.
What we got? What we got?
And Patriot Stacker.
And he's new to the hobby and new to the chat.
That's perfect.
That's a good way to break in.
Congratulations.
Oops.
Awesome.
Congratulations, Patriot Stacker. Please email one of us your information, all the winners, so we know where to send this stuff.
Yep.
And thank you, Emily. That was super, super cool of you, dude.
That's why this community is getting better and better, because of people just like you, Miss Emily.
Absolutely.
Aww. Thank you.
Don't get all blushy on me now.
She's too cute.
When y'all spin the wheel, like you know how I like did the music.
Yeah, I've got One Wheel's music in my head that I can't get out of my head.
Yes.
From
Is it Can You Dig It?
yeah, whoop 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 whoop. Yeah, I can't get it out of my head.
Me too. I dream
get it
about
out.
the music. It's like
I'm at work going whoop 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 whoop.
I send them messages of me singing that just for the heck of it.
Don't they have that? Don't they now have that as ringtones on their phone?
Yeah, I made them ringtones and sent it. That's my fault. I couldn't help it. All right, guys. So Gypsy and Amanda, I love your podcast. And do you guys have, you know, when you do these live streams and podcasts, you get some crazy guests, crazy things happen, and fun. I mean, the good crazy. Do you have any like standout moments that were like crazy? Oh my God.
Yeah, I haven't been on yet, so it's not that bad.
We had a bottle digger a while back that when we asked what the strangest and weirdest find was, it was quite memorable.
Uh-oh.
Can't exactly mention it.
We can't talk about it right now. But it was,
we can all imagine.
It was a jaw.
One of those moments, yeah.
Jaw dropper.
Amanda and I were just kind of like, did he just say that?
I believe I have found one of them in the woods once. And
an antique one.
Oh my goodness.
You know, I'm just not going to go there.
How about your favorite moment or feel good moment? Because that's what our show is about. The fun, the feel good, the sharing, the love.
Good vibes.
The good vibes. Anything that stands out.
Always.
One of my favorite shows was Steve Moore. I mean, he's so fun to talk to, and his stories and, you know, finding out he's an author and whatnot. Those are things I didn't know before talking to him. So that was a really great show that I thought, you know.
Yeah, that's always good.
I have to agree. Yeah, he's one of my favorite guests. And, you know, he's all those books that he's written. I can't believe, I don't know how many of you saw the, you know, the guy that makes the miniatures.
Gary.
Yeah.
Gary.
Yep.
So he just made miniatures of all of Steve's books that he wrote and put it in like this clock. So if you go to Steve's page, you can check out some photos of that. And that's just what a amazing thing and nice thing to do. But yeah, he is definitely one of my favorite.
That is amazing. I'm going to go check that out because that sounds super cool.
Oh, and I want to give a quick shout out to somebody who just came into the chat, Berks County Metal Detecting. That's Sean.
Oh,
Got
all
his,
right.
got his first colonial copper yesterday. And I just wanted to say congratulations. And once you get that first one out of the way, they just start raining down.
Yeah.
Not hard enough, but they start raining down. But congratulations, Sean.
Dude. That's awesome.
Absolutely.
All right, guys. Any other questions? Because we know 8 o'clock, Flash in Your Pan is coming up next, and we all love Ed and Dano and Jess and the girls, so we can't go over.
I had the hard time.
You rock.
Good.
So what you got coming up? Anything exciting, Miss Emily? Besides school?
More digging.
I got a new profession.
You got a new what?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And we're all invited? Is that what it is?
What was the address again?
Good luck at your new permission, Emily.
Yeah, good luck. I'm just kidding.
You got to do a video? You got to do a nice video and everything? At your new permission?
Yeah, you're going to do a video, right?
All right. I'm looking forward to it.
Good luck, Emily. I hope you find everything you want there.
Who's going to England next year? Mally Man asked. Shoot. I wish.
Have either any of you ever been?
Y'all are breaking really good.
What'd you say, Emily? What'd you say, Emily?
What, Emily?
Did you say something, Miss Emily?
No.
Y'all are breaking up bad.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we're breaking up. It's because it's past our bedtimes.
Yeah.
Y'all are breaking up super bad. I
Oh,
couldn't understand y'all. Sorry.
Wow.
Oh, sorry. Is it better now?
Yeah.
well,
Yeah. We
Well,
just wanted to
England
say
is-
to you, good luck at your new permission. We must be really breaking up bad.
Yeah.
yeah. Oh.
So do you guys have anything else special you wanted to mention?
Anything, Amanda? Can you think of anything?
If you haven't tuned in to All Metal Mode podcast, definitely tune in on Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I think Gypsy might be traveling this upcoming Monday, but there still will be a show. And then we have
On Spreaker, right?
on Spreaker.com. Yes, I think you can also get it on all the other streaming, like the iStream and
iHeartRadio.
Yeah. And then we might have a big announcement on the last Monday of December.
Cool. We like big announcements.
So a definite big announcement coming soon.
Yeah.
I think
Maybe
Miss Emily
day.
wanted to ask something real quick. Did you want to ask a question, Miss Emily? I saw you put your hand up.
Yeah. Well, it's not necessarily a question, but y'all are awesome, and everybody that's watching is awesome. The whole world is awesome.
Oh,
Aw,
Oh,
she's
that's
such a
you
sweetheart.
are awesome.
she is. Isn't she just
You are
amazing?
awesome. She is.
Well,
You
Emily,
are
we
awesome.
love you to death. You are for this 55-year-old. I watch you and I get inspired. I see what you do, and I just want to like stop what I'm doing right there and get out and grab my detector and go. So thank you for being such an inspiration.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
and also you're welcome. I'll say that. Sorry.
And you're welcome back anytime.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
So thank you all, guys. All of you are wonderful. Truly, truly appreciate it. And you're fun. Just like
Yes.
you're fun
Yes, you are.
and awesome.
Thank you.
One
Everybody.
more thing before we close, I just wanted to mention that I know some of you already watched it, but Amanda and I do have a video part 1 of our mudlarking adventure in New York. So that's up on my channel. So that's the latest video. So y'all be in check out number 1. Number 2 is coming very, very soon.
Right? On your YouTube, right?
On Zero Discrimination. So check out Amanda and I mudlarking, and we had some contests each day where, you know, she had to buy dinner. And
I saw it. I loved it.
Anyway, so
it's amazing.
That's it. Thank you all. Appreciate you having us on.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you for coming, guys.
You guys have a great night, and you're all welcome back anytime you like.
Absolutely.
Love everything you do.
You got it next time. Bring one of your goodie bags, though, Amanda.
Yes, please. All of them.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Have a great night.
All right.
Good night, all.
Night.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Night.
Good night.
Aw. They're awesome, dude.
Yeah, everybody was awesome.
Very cool.
Absolutely. You know, it's amazing that, you know, I try to treat everything like I go into a hunt with really no expectations.
So we're still live, just so you know.
Right. I try to treat everything like I go into my hunt like a hunt, really no expectations. I'm just out there, and whatever comes. And when I went to Dig Stock, you know, I knew it was going to be you and Nancy and you know, and Joe and you know, so I kind of knew, you know, and I knew I was going to meet some people that I hadn't met yet or dug with, but it was nice, you know, knowing that I had a group that I have dug with, you know, that I already knew, and even though I hadn't dug with Nancy, you know,
it's like you know her, you know, it's like your friend.
It is exactly, and when you know, I got to meet Gypsy and Amanda and Tim Digger, and you're digging it and all that, and I was like, you know something, I went with the you know, really no expectation, but I mean, just how nice and friendly and how supportive and genuine these people all are. I was just, you know, you take that away with you, and you're like, everybody's like, oh, you know, we're not even finished with 2021 Dig Stock, and everybody's talking about 2022 already.
Yep.
You know, it was amazing. It really was. Lost Boys Recovery just popped in.
So you are absolutely correct. I couldn't agree more. And I just want to thank everybody who joined us too, because, you know, we love them. We love you guys. Thank you.
Absolutely.
All rock. Sorry we didn't interact with you too much, but we love you anyway.
There's a lot going on there.
Yeah.
I was surrounded. I have 4 women surrounding me.
All right, Bobby, let's call it a night. And everybody, please go check out Ed at Flash in Your Pan. Those guys rock. I love them. And thank you again for joining us. Bobby, I'll see you soon, dude.
You will, dude.
All right. Have a great night, all.
Peace.
Peace.